Hello, my dear students. We are what will be we are going to the chapter on an African safari. It's not it. As we discussed earlier in our previous class that this is a blog post on Priyanka's visit to Masai Mara National Reserve, isn't it? In Africa, still in Africa, right? So we have learned that this girl Priyanka, she would be describing about her visit on Masai Mara National Park in Africa. What are things that she have encountered? Actually, I discussed regarding the blog post also. What actually is a blog? Blog is actually a personal diary which someone shares in a social platform. That is called blog, isn't it? We learned that how she had, what are the things that she has seen. We also learned that they were accompanied by a guide known as Akin Lana, whose name itself means brave, and he encountered and he said many stories regarding the national park. Who used to live, was born and brought up in that village only, and who grew up there, as he knew many things about the place. So he encountered and he let them know many things in their camping time. At night, when they were campaigning at that time, he discussed many things. Right, as been said here also. At night he slept under the stars, means open land. I thought I would never get to sleep as I fixed my eyes on the lightning in the distance and trained my ears to the soft sounds of the wild. So wild birds or animal sounds could be heard from far away. So on the other hand, I encountered all this. The next morning, Akin Lana showed us large paw prints pressed into the white sandy tracks. You might have seen in the extreme left-hand side of your book, right? Lion, I asked, and he nodded. Nodded means saying in a nod way, means it by nodding his head, he said yes. That's a lion's footprint. With Akin Lana's help, we traced the tracks for a few kilometers until we turned around a corner and there he was. A huge male resting in the open. Huge male means huge male lion. What it is doing? It is resting. See, a huge male resting in the open. Nearby a couple of cubs played under the watchful eye of their mother. So, under a male means a female is also there. Under a female, near a female lion, few cubs were there. What they were doing? They were playing. So they could watch it. I was even able to take some pictures of the family. So Priyanka, means our writer, bloggist, she took some photographs of that beautiful family also. Now see what happens here after. Our open jeep crossed the grassland almost silently. A large herd of zebras hardly looked up silently. A large herd of zebras hardly looked up even when we drove quite close to them. They looked so much like horses. It was tempting to want to ride them. So she tempted herself that she wants a ride on those zebras. Well, while they crossed very close to the zebras. Akin Lana told us that zebras were the favorite food of some animals, and sure enough, we saw our first cheetah sitting on the termite mound looking at the herd of snakes. So, Akin Lana told them that zebras were a favorite prey for many animals, and true to it, they have found a cheetah was looking from far end to hunt its prey on those zebras. Now see, it was lush, means filled with greenery and green just after the rain, and it was beautiful. That night we put our tents on a hill overlooking the pond where the hippopotamus lived. Where they have put the tent? They have put the tent on a hill overlooking a pond. From that hill they could overlook a pond below where hippopotamus lived. Who lived? Hippopotamus lived here. Akin Lana told us that hippos are among Africa's most dangerous animal. What is the most dangerous animal in Africa? Among all the animals, hippopotamus is one of the most dangerous animal in Africa, as told by Akin Lana. Who was Akin Lana? A travel guide, right? all nights I could hear the quiet jungle sounds and the lion's roar. It seemed very close to the tent, and my heart thumped wildly. Thump means beating very fast, because we generally people are not accustomed to that environment, right? So always get afraid. Sometimes it might come out of that prey or to hunt us or what, right? So we get afraid of it. But not in case of Akhil and Nana, because they were like quite familiar with those sounds and all. Like the people those are living near railway station, they are quite familiar with the trains, scooping of the trains at night, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. That's a very common thing for them. But can you survive? We are not, because we are far away from it, right? Basically from there, we are far away from it. One day we go there, we get very disturbed. First day, second day, third day, if you get accustomed, as it's been said, to from any habit, it takes 21 days to 28 days. So if you get accustomed to it, scenario you will get like, and you will get close to this environment. But not in case of fear, because everyone is in fear of death, right? See here what happens. The next morning, Akhil Nana took us to Moremi. Where did they took? Where did Akhil Nana take? To Moremi. What is Moremi? Moremi is a tribal village. Moremi is a tribal village. Who took? Akhil Nana took. Okay. Now you see, the villagers taught us how to drink the nutritious contents of a fruit, the size of a watermelon, and the fine art of grabbing a scorpion by the stinger. They taught how to catch a scorpion by the sting and all. From a distance, a group of meerkats was observing us. They were quite brave, and one even climbed up my dad's shoulders and stood on his head. See how they were. We drove through the forest. The air was moist and warm, and it was quite expect for the singing of the cricket. Cricket is an insect. Suddenly we came face to face with a herd of elephant. What did they came face to face with? With a herd of elephant. And it is very dangerous thing. Now see. They were females with their young ones. The female pushed their babies back with their trunk and charged at our jeep. Charged at. See here. This says as warbling, remember it as warbling, charged at means came forward rushing. This time I was really frightened, but Akhil Nana explained that it was not a real charge because the elephants were sticking their ears out to make themselves look bigger. If it were real, the ears would be pinned back against the head. Besides, mother elephants never leave their calves, even to charge at the intruder. Intruder means what? Who enters in someone's space where they are not allowed. Means some characteristics features of the elephants were like that, as Akhil Nana explained them. Elephants were sticking their ears out to make themselves, sticking their ears out to make them look bigger. But when they are seizing, their ears used to be like backside and they are seizing. Therefore, and most important thing is that female elephants don't attack an intruder outsiders when they have their calves with them. Means small babies with them, they don't attack them. I'll stop the class for here itself. Okay. Thank you for today.